Hello. It's been a while. I got a little bit out of track, but before the end of the year, I just wanted to do another video. I've done some other videos, but I wasn't really happy with the outcome. And just, I don't know, it just wasn't working out for me the last week or so. So, I'm just gonna do this one. This time what I want to do is I wanted to swatch this collection I have of Mia Secret acrylic powders. I think it was the animal collection or the jungle collection, I don't remember, but I got them on Amazon, and so we are gonna try out 4 right now, and then we'll try out the other 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's 12 of them, so if we do 4 every time, we'll get 3 sets of hands. And yeah, so let's begin by swatching. So I have my silicone hand here ready to go. I got my nails in, my fake nails. I got this tape on so I could attach a nail form onto the silicone hand. If you do not put tape around, the form will not stick. So that's just something it does. Like, so just so you know. So if you didn't know, now you know. If you knew, well, you knew. And I can't get my clipper to work to hold my hand, so we're just going to try this little experiment that I got going on here and see if I can make this work here. So I'm just going to randomly pick 4 colors from here. I should probably coordinate, huh? Let me see if I could. I'll just do 4 random. Sapphire, bronze, metal, or maybe I'll do a theme. Let's see. Metals, pearl, because you know we got the metals, we got the jewels. This is interesting. Purple metal. I think I got all my metals here. Okay, these are 4. They're like either metal or a jewel, like a pearl or a sapphire. So like I said, these all came in a set that I got on Amazon. I don't remember how much I paid for it, but they come with 12 little colors. It's a 1/4 ounce, and so it's a good way to sample products. So let's start. I'm gonna start with the lighter colors because you know these darker powders really get on your paper. So we're gonna do those, and we're gonna start by prepping the nail quickly. So I already washed my hands and I washed my client's hand. Let's just pretend that. And then I also filed the nails. Okay, let's just pretend we're gonna file the nails. Just a gentle file, you know. Oh, hi, how's your day going? Oh, it's great. What are you doing for New Year's? Let's see if I can make this work. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make this work with the hand here, but we'll see. Okay. So gentle file, then what we're gonna do is once we have a gentle file, we just have to like remove the oil and the shine of the natural nail. So the way we do that is we're just gonna grab a we're gonna grab a new one actually. A new arbor band. I forgot what the other name for this is, but you know, this is a medium grits. So you either do fine or medium for prepping the nails, and we're just gonna go in and prep this by just smoothing out the edge so we don't cut the client. And then we're just gonna go low speed, 3,000 RPMs, no more. And then we're just gonna remove the shine. Ooh, I'm already manhandling this hand, so I'm already gonna have a hard time because my thing doesn't want to work. The thing I used to hold the hand. So all we do is we're just gonna tickle. I'm gonna pretend like I push the cuticle back, and then we just that's all we need to do. And then I'm gonna use this one. We're gonna clean the nail with a little bit of alcohol, and I'm using my brush on this occasion. but you could use a cotton pad, a lint-free cotton pad. So there we go, got rid of that. Then, okay, so now we're like, oh, we're gonna put our forms on. I can't really make this work. Let me see if I can make, oh, there it goes, okay. I'm gonna make it work some way or another. It's gonna work. Here, let me see, I have a towel. Let's just put this towel down here for now. This is good, okay. So now we're just gonna pretend, okay, that we put, we're actually, before the primer, we're gonna put our forms on. I got these from Amazon as well. They're like really affordable. They're like $5 and they come with like 400 of these. I don't remember. 1, 2, 3, 4. I will check, but these are a good deal and they work for practicing, and they even work just for real life. They're easy to use, they're inexpensive. I got some other forms, they're longer, so for like longer nails, but it's just a little bit of a hassle with the fake hand, because you know the fake hand wants to fall apart. So here we go. Let's just do it like this. Let's just do, ooh, that's a really good, right? Doesn't that look pretty good? I'm just gonna close it, not all the way. Open it here. These are easy to tear too, because like the Young Nails ones, they're a little thinner and flimsy, and they're harder to break apart. So I like these for the ease of use. Okay, let's just reset this one. It moved. So this is the only problem sometimes with when practicing, is this stuff can definitely happen. Where the nail forms want to fall off, because I'm using a fake hand and I have to hold her even tighter. You know, I'm gonna use, what can I use? I just need something to lean this hand. Guys, we're gonna experiment together. I have a box of Kleenex here. Let's see if we can make it work. Maybe in a box of Kleenex, I'll get it to work. You know, we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, it looks like the box of Kleenex is going to be the winner. I'm just gonna put her sideways like this. And so it's more of the natural way. So, you know, I stopped doing videos. It's been more than, I was like on a roll there every week. But of course, like I have this thing where sometimes I lose track of what I'm doing, or I just get unfocused. And in order to complete a project, I really literally have to make myself come back to that project and finish it. So, ooh, that's some weird noise. Oh, I think it's like a, I think that sounded like thunder. It's raining here, which is weird because, I mean, it's not weird in December, but we don't get a lot of rain. So when it does rain, we get really excited. And it's like the end of the world. It rains here and we don't even want to go to work. We want the day off because we don't even know what to do with ourselves. It's like, oh my gosh, it's raining. Okay. I'm gonna do an almond shape, medium size. Let's see, what's my medium? My medium size is, what line is that? See, on this one, it's kind of hard because these nail beds are long. People, well, some people do have long nail beds. some other people don't. So let's just do this one more time. Okay. I've just been getting into this acrylic nail color, and I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna do all acrylic nail color, but then I realized that it could work, but it might not work if you have regulars. Let's see, medium length is to line 4. Line 4. Wow, that's long. Line 4 is this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's actually really long. I don't know how I determined that that was medium, but I need to make some corrections. Okay, hold on. Hold on, peeps. Sorry, I think the phone is just not in the position it's supposed to be. Are we good there? Yep, we're good, we're good. Okay, so now I have this right here. I have my liquids. Now we're gonna put the primer. The primer is really so the acrylic doesn't fall off the nail. You know, I'm just gonna do a double. It's just so the product sticks to the natural nail, because our natural nails, you know, they emit humidity, water, and oils, you know, like our body does. We're water mainly, so that's why. And so we need to make sure that we use something to dehydrate the nail and then put like a sticky layer on it so the acrylic can stick on it. So that's what we're doing. If we don't do this, if we skip the step, which I have by accident on myself, your nails will just tend to pop off more easily. They'll just do. Okay. I've been playing around with brushes, so I just got this Cad's number 14. I like it. At first I wasn't sure. It even felt like maybe it was fake hairs. I don't know why I thought that. But actually, now that I've been using it more and more, I'm starting to love it and grow into this. And it's a large brush. You know, it gets a little messy for me, but I like how I feel like it's a little faster as far as getting the product on. And then this one, this was one of my first brushes that I bought, like my brand name brush by Koopa, and it's a number 8. And they don't have bigger brushes, so like I went looking for a number 14 Koopa, they didn't have it. They had like an 8 and a 12 maybe, or a 10. But this is one of my first, and my teacher cut the tip, and I almost died when she did that. She didn't ask, and I was like, ah, but you know, it works. What I like about this one, that even though it's a number 8 and it's one of the smallest acrylic brushes, it sucks up so much of the liquid that it actually, I've noticed that you could really grab a big ball even with this small brush. It's just a question of learning how to use it. So, okay. So now, let's just, actually, I don't want to get this towel stinky. Not this towel. So I'm going to remove this towel and just put it on my lap for now. I just kind of don't want to mess it up, actually. That's the reality. That's the real truth. Okay, so here we go. I got my liquids. I got my powders. So I'm just going to start with the first one. We're just going to randomly grab powders. And I'm going to do the pinky is a green one because it's like my least favorite color. And we put the primer, we got everything ready. So we're just gonna start with the pinky. Oh yeah, I think this Kleenex box is the way to go. I try to keep figuring out how can I make this work with this fake hand. And so far right now, Kleenex is working. It's okay to get creative. Okay, so normally on a real person, I would probably put a clear coat first before embarking in a solid color. But for purposes of just swatching the colors, I'm not going to do that. So I'll cap it though. I will cap it. But, well, hold on. I'm just gonna do it. Where is that clear? Oh, shoot. I had it. Ah. Okay. We're gonna do it like I would. Why do we want to do this? It's because when they come back in and they want to change a design, you don't have to go all the way to the nail to remove the acrylic when you're filing it down. You just have to go to the right to the layer of the clear, and that way you never damage the natural nail, or you know, you avoid damaging the nail as much as possible. So I'm actually not going to go much longer than this because I'm just going to go to the first line. Okay, that's what we're going to do. We're just going to go to the first line. I have to reconsider my lines here because I think they're just not, they're not right. So I'm just going to do a little. It's just to protect this. Was so small, but you know what? It's just supposed to be like a thin 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna use 5. Just a thin. It's just a thin layer. Oh shit. It starts getting, it can get a little awkward when practicing with the hand that doesn't talk or has a body attached to it. So here all I'm doing is just adding a little, look, my dog. Just that thin layer of, don't worry, we're gonna come back to that now. Okay, so now I have my thin layer first out. So now let's start with green. This green is green pearl. Let's see how green pearl does. It looks like it should, it almost looks like it's a shimmering green pearl. So let's see. I'm just gonna like tap, not tap. In 1. So it has a lot of liquid in there. And then I'm gonna do, this is a smaller nail. I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh shit, I can't even pick it up. I think that's gonna be too dry. Maybe that was too dry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. It's not very straight. I noticed that this green one is really dry. I don't know if it's because of the color. It's kind of cold today, so I don't have to worry about I'm going to line 1, remember you guys? It's moving a lot, isn't it? Do you guys see how that form is moving? Maybe I didn't attach it correctly. Obviously, I did not attach this form correctly because it's just moving everywhere. I'm just gonna, I don't know what the hell. I don't really. No, nothing has been lost here, of course. I just want to make sure. Okay, this shit is so dry. Ah! I don't know. Is it just me or is it just this color? I think it's some of these colors are worse than others for sure. get a little bit more liquid. I'm still learning about the ratios, you know. I think that just comes with practice, like cooking. You know, like once you know how to cook, like you don't have to measure things exactly with a teaspoon or like a tablespoon. Like you just eyeball it. At least I do, now that I know how to cook more. But when I was starting out, I mean, come on. Did not know how to cook. Okay, so I'm just struggling here because this, I probably applied this form wrong. I'm just gonna leave it like that because remember, we're gonna cap all of these later on. So we just have to be careful with this one because I would like to see, it keeps moving. I would like to get hard without it moving so much. I'm just gonna leave it like that. We don't have to do a lot of color because, I mean, too thick with the color. It's just a thin layer to add on the color. The idea, now that I'm familiar, like getting more familiar with the type of products that are available for us, the appealing thing about powder color is, you know, like if you're doing just gel polish, if they come in and you do the nails and then you paint them all green, you're doing the extra step of painting light, top coat light. And with the color already integrated in the acrylic, it's pretty much acrylic color, top it, and then top gel light, it's over. So that's, I think, the appeal to me was that with powder acrylics, you kind of save some steps because now you don't have to go back and do like 2 coats of gel polish over it or polish, you know. Oh shit, I need to stop moving this one. Just let it dry on its own. I almost don't want to mess with it until it's like completely dry. This got stuck. So I noticed, and I don't know if it's just me, user error. Probably it's user error because, like I said, I'm new to the colors, but I have noticed that the colored powders act differently depending on the color. Like some colors act very dry and some do not, but it could just also be I'm just not using the same ratio of liquid every time, and you know, I'm looking for an excuse as you like my nails? I just enjoyed myself. I'm looking for an excuse as for why it's not working. So let's just make sure it's dry. This is how you make sure it's dry for your test. You have to use a stick. It's not dry. So maybe I can move on to this one. Let's see if I can. Without disturbing this. This is what I don't want to do. Actually, I'm just gonna let it dry. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Okay, I think it's dry, even though, you know, it could still be better. It's just not even gonna. How do you make it dry? It's just, you just have to let it. When the weather is cooler, it takes longer to dry. So let's see if I can do this one without messing this other one up. Nope. Okay. Line 1. We're trying to go to line 1, right? So I'm gonna do the purple one, of course. It already has, we already know this. Okay. Let's see. Purple one. How is the purple one gonna act? Let's just flip this over like this. Okay. And let's do it. The purple one, let me show you guys actually, is the purple metal metallic from Mia Secret. And, oh, we're gonna check it out. And so it does have like a shimmery effect to it. And it's wet. This is a small brush, so if I want a big bead, I think I'm not even supposed to like really pull out of that. So 1, 2, maybe I tap it and then I do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then it just gets stuck there. See, that's what I don't get. Maybe I just don't need to like shake anything off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a little slippery, I'm not gonna lie. It is, and like just let it go down, let it go down. And now we're just gonna start patting it. You wanna use gravity to your benefits. And then you want to use the belly of the brush, that's what they call it. I'm just doing it gently and with love. Oh, here it goes. It's moving again. These are the things I have to learn to make work. And then here I am going to take liquid off. 1, 2, 3. I don't know. I really need to learn how to grab more beads with Mia Secrets. I don't know if it's all acrylic powders or maybe just this brand. I'll find out soon. Just going to line 1. Okay. Let's just push this to the side here. Do I have it in the camera angle? I do. Okay, so I'm just gonna grab another small bead and put it on the left side to complete. I'm just gonna type a little off. Just gonna wipe a little of that liquid so it's not all watery, and then I'm just gonna place it there to complete that side. It is a very strange reaction that I get from this acrylic powder. Ooh. See, my hand is pushing the little finger up, and that's kind of annoying. I shouldn't be doing that. Ah, the hand just fell in the Kleenex box. We're just gonna let that happen at this point. What else do I notice that is uncomfortable is the light is blinding me. My own light is kind of in my way. How do I fix that? Let's see. Maybe it needs to go higher. Maybe it needs to go higher. Maybe like this. I don't know. Yeah, that's a little better. Okay. It's really hard to grab her. Okay, here we go. This is so funny. See, but now my finger's touching the other finger. Ah, it's like maneuvering a lot. Just gonna wipe up some of that liquid and then just go down here. And that was really dry. You see, like it's just, it doesn't behave like the clear. It's funny because now I feel like, what is blocking the light? My own big head is blocking the light. I think that's what's going on. Okay, so that's good. I'm just making all these observations because it's so important to have a good setup so you don't get tired or carpal tunnel or whatever other ailments might occur if not properly working. Oh, I like this color a lot actually. I really think it's so beautiful. I just wish this hand would stay in place. Let's see if the other thing is working now. Where is it? Hold on. So I bought this one. It comes with the hand, and it was working fine. And when it doesn't work, I just clean it either with alcohol or soap. I wash it, and then it just works. But just lately, it's been coming off. So I just cleaned it with soap because I did alcohol. That didn't work. Okay, here we go. It's a little too close to me, but I will make it work. So see, now the light's not working. It's so funny. It's okay. Okay, here we go. We adjust to what we have and we don't complain. Okay. So, oh, I think I got new neighbors. I think I could take this off. I don't need it. And then it's kind of in the way. So that one's still gonna get a clear coat over it, but now, you know, I have my tip there. This one, I'm just gonna let it, I'm just gonna fill in right there. One, just a little bit. It's almost better to grab little by little than a big chunk, because I'm having a hard time grabbing a big chunk of this. Just swipe it this way, right? Okay. Well, is it holding on? It's holding on. All right, let's move on to the next finger. And that is, we're gonna do a light color. So let me just flip this over. We are going to do this one that I have on actually, but I have glitter on this. But this is a bronze metallic. I really like this. Sometimes you see the colors here. I don't know why at first I didn't think that was cool, but actually this is a really nice color. Oh, shit. I'm not even gonna I don't even know how to pick this up. It's like so, barely gonna just take one off and then do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How to flip it. And lean it down, let it go down. Help it out. It wasn't a lot, so I needed a lot more than. Why is this moving all over the place? It's just like, I don't get, things aren't working for me today for some reason. I just need a little more. It just came more on one side than the other, that's all. Just fill in where it's missing. 1, 2, 3. I'm just gonna take a little off. You just have to let it sit for a while, you know? I just can't seem to make it work without struggling with this damn hand. I wish I had a real hand. I really did. This is just impossible. You guys know this. I mean, I know some people out there, they do like a whole bunch of nail videos with their practice hand and they're not struggling, but I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what they're using to clamp it. Or maybe their clamp is working. My clamper isn't working right now, so I am having a hard time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just going the opposite way. Maybe I just have to let it sit, because I could see it's like reacting. Maybe that's what it is. I just have to let it, instead of moving fast and trying to maneuver it, I should just let it sit and be for a minute, you know? I think that's what I'm learning here. Because like when it first touches the monomer, you could see the sparkle. For some reason, it just like reacts. It's like dancing. It's like the glitter's dancing around. And so I'm just like, what is that? And so just let it be. Just let it be. I just gotta let it be. Okay. You know, I also online, I got on Amazon. Everything on Amazon can be returned. That's why I take risks in buying things, because if I don't like it, I'm gonna return it. So what I was saying is I got a air purifier, and it was the best decision I made. It was like $150, but it was totally worth it because I could feel like I don't get, this is gonna be really thick. This is not gonna work. I need to thin this out. The filter, 150, a 4-step filter. I don't use a whole everything. Like it has an ion and, you know, the HEPA filter and the UV. And I didn't know what all that stuff was for, and it's for specific stuff, but actually just for like what I wanted to just pick up the smells and the dust. It's perfect, actually. I've noticed a difference. Like it doesn't smell as bad in the apartment, even with the doors closed, and it just doesn't smell as strong. And yeah, it's not gonna work. I could see the line right there. Look at that. You could see the shadow right there. Let's just let that dry. What was I saying? Yeah, it's a Pure Flow, I think. It was on sale. I got it for like $135 and maybe $150 with taxes. It's made a difference. Like cause it's cold right now, so I have to keep the door closed also because the cat tries to get out now. And before she was like more behaved. So anyways, I've been using it still with my own fan and still sometimes with the window open, but before, you know, I practice and like I get like a watery nose because, you know, I could tell it's the chemicals, like the monomer kind of makes my nose, my allergies react. But in all honesty, I've noticed a difference in the smell, and just it doesn't seem to linger, and it's just sucking a lot of the dust, and it just really, I think it makes a difference, and it's worth it. And it's, you know, for our health. So plus I'm in my apartment, so I have to do it, you know, because I don't want to get sick. Okay, so they're longer than what I wanted them to be, so I'm still going to shorten them because let's just keep it to my original idea. But I'm just letting them dry here. Like I said, they're taking a while because it's colder. And I just struggle a lot more with... If you guys have a recommendation for a silicone, this is a Red Iguana silicone hand. Something I could use to keep it, you know, in one position, not moving all over the place. A clip that doesn't unclip or gets unstuck. Something that you guys use that just makes you so happy you have it. If you could recommend it, because yeah, this is what I'm doing now. Like I think if I had a nice holder where I could just maneuver around, I wouldn't have to stop and wait for the stuff to dry. I could just keep going, but I don't want to mess the nails up. Okay, so shit, saw that. So now we're gonna do this one, the last one. See, this is even like falling off. Okay, here we go. The last one, it's this intense blue sapphire. Let me just grab it like this. Yeah. All right, let me do this thing again here where I thought it was working. It is working, actually. It is working. as long as I don't touch the other nails. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay, this is kind of gonna help to hold her up. I just don't like to practice with tips. I just like to do it with forms, so I mean, why? Okay, there we go. So let's just do this last one for this sapphire. Ah! So the one we're not using. This is very intense color. Do I still have liquid? Oh yeah. Here we go. I'm not gonna take a lot of liquid off because I need a lot. I just tabbed it, look, tab. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess just move fast. Let it go down. Let it go down. Just help it. Help it along the way, please. Help it go down. Just let it sit for a minute. It could be that I just need to let it sit for a minute because of the temperature and not because of Mia Secret's products, you know. Even though it doesn't really happen with the clear, or I just don't notice it with the clear. Oh shit, I need to fix this thing here on the edge. Oh baby, it got on the skin. I love this color, it's so intense. Uh-oh, I'm starting to struggle here because the hands, I'm in the worst position ever for this hand. So frustrated. Frustrating thing. Maybe if I do this here. Oh, okay. Another way to do it, but I think I already screwed up on that side. Because it definitely got on the skin right here, look. Stop falling. It's so frustrating. Okay. It's a really nice blue. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Is this still salvageable? It's really hurting my hand. It just hurts my hand to keep holding it. And then this, why is this moving all over the place? It used to not do that. That's another frustrating thing. It's like, okay. Yes, yes. I think I did it. Now I just have to let it dry. Finished. I'm just gonna let it there and hopefully it doesn't move. Oh, it's moving. Don't move. We're gonna clean this brush and then we're gonna do a layer on top of it. I know I sound really frustrating, but like if you guys were doing this, I think you would be frustrated too, like right now, because it affects, because I want to cap these. So if I cap them, you know, that weird whatever it's doing is going to be, I'm just going to clean it from all these colors. I'm amazed with these brushes. I mean, these brushes are awesome. I mean, I like the smaller brush because it's really good to get like in the corners of the small nail. With the bigger brush, I struggle a lot more to do that. Look at that. It's all nasty and blue. I'm gonna throw this out. Did she just get out? Oh, she did. She better not be jumping over there. Just gonna cap it. Let's cap it, babies. Let's cap it. I'm just not even gonna like, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See how the, ooh, I was gonna say, see how the clear acts different, but it didn't. It did. If it does stay stuck. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe 4 is the most I could do. Oh shit! It has a hair. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's pretty good. It's just a little thin cap, anyways, right? It's like if you take too long, it stays stuck. And I'm just gonna let it like start going down. Chegata. Oh my gosh, the cat just scared me and the dog. She can't be doing that because if I start laughing, I won't be able to do this. Okay, maybe that's what I've been doing wrong. Just like let it slide, slide, slide. Again, I'm doing it all wrong because I'm not letting this stuff sit. I'm too worried it's gonna dry on me, but it's not because it's too cold. It's too cold, y'all. It's not gonna do it. It's not going to be cold. The sides, the side walls. Oh shit, hold on to that, baby. The side walls, not enough. Some stuff is not good here. Actually, let me turn this on. Not fast. Maybe 10,000 RPMs. Now we're just gonna start with this. Oh my god, my lovely cat's head trying to bite my e-file. She just, you know, she likes to keep me company. What can I say? She's adorable. And no worries, she was not harmed. She jumped off the desk right after. Not right after, right after. You could actually see her little paw. I'm just gonna play a little music while we speed forward here. Enjoy! the alcohol touching the table. I don't think this table is made for that. It has alcohol, so I'm just gonna gently swipe down, get all the debris off. And hopefully I didn't cut her, so it's not gonna hurt her. Then, perfect. Now we're gonna go with our finished glass for Mia Secret. We did the whole Mia Secret today. The whole Mia Secret. And I'm just gonna do with, I learned a little trick. See if it works here. Just gonna go down the center, down the center, down the center, down the center. And all you need to do is top coat it, which is the best part about this thing. Is just, I think that's the best part about it, is that you save time. I guess the time comes back when you try to remove this, because this probably, you know, you have to break this down all the way to the bottom to remove it, versus a gel polish. You just need to take off the first layer of that gel polish. You don't have to break down the whole acrylic. So I don't know, still trying to figure out when is the best time to use what. I guess if you're creating like some very elaborate nail art, long nails that they're going to be wearing for a long time, for like 3 to 4 weeks, you know, this color acrylics might work, because by then, you know, you're going to do a new set anyways. Versus the person that's coming every 2 weeks just for a color change, they probably do better with polish. All right, let's, ooh, wait, I see a hair. I better be gone. Let's put this in the light for 60 seconds. So now, ooh, all we need to do is wipe it. I'm weird. I'm a weirdo. Why the towel this time and not like that last time? And now why? I don't know. It makes no sense. I make no sense whatsoever. Well, I mean, it was pretty good still, despite the fact that I was struggling with this hand. But now look, it's in its place. So the next sets, I'm just gonna go for it. I really like this Sapphire. I think it's one of my favorites of the collection. At first I hated it because it's such a strong color that it just was so messy on the, you know, on the wipe, on the paper towel when you wipe, and on the brush, and it would change the monomer color. And I was just like, ugh, I don't want to deal with that. But you know what? It's not so bad. I don't know why it's not shiny. So let's wash the hand so we could do the final shot. Thank you for watching, and next is part 2 of the Mia Secret colors.